For the leader by the descendants of Korach, an alamot, high-pitched musical instrument, a song. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we are unafraid, even if the earth gives way, even if the mountains tumble into the depths of the sea, even if the waters rage and foam and mountains shake in its turbulence. Selah. There is a river whose stream gladden the city of God, the holy habitation of Elyon. God is in the city. It will not be moved. When daybreak comes, God will help it. Nations were in turmoil. Kingdoms were moved. His voice thundered forth, and the earth melted away. Yahweh Svaot is with us, our fortress, the God of Yaakov. Come and see the works of Yahweh, the astounding deeds he has done on the earth. To the ends of the earth he makes wars cease. He breaks the bow, snaps the spear, burns the shields in the fire. Desist and learn that I am God, supreme over the nations, supreme over the earth. Yahweh Svaot is with us, our fortress, the God of Yaakov. Selah. For the leader, a psalm of the descendants of Korach. Clap your hands, all you peoples. Shout to God with crowds of joy. For Yahweh, Elyon, is awesome, a great king over all the earth. He makes people subject to us, put nations under our feet. He chooses our heritage for us, the pride of Yaakov, whom he loves. Selah. God goes up to shouts of acclaim. Yahweh to blast on the shofar. Sing praises to God. Sing praises to our King. Sing praises, for God is King of all the earth. Sing praises in a maskil. God rules the nations. God sits on his holy throne. The leaders of the people gather together. The people of God of Abraham, the rulers of the earth, belong to God, who is exalted on high. A psalm of the descendants of Korach. Great is Yahweh, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God, his holy mountain. Beautiful is its elevation, the joy of all the earth. Mount Zion in the far north, the city of the great king. In its citadels, God has been revealed as a strong defense. For the kings met by agreement, together they advanced. They saw and were filled with consideration. Terrified, they took flight. Trembling took hold of them, plans like those of a woman in labor. As when the wind out of the east wrecks the Tarshish ships, when heard it, and now we see for ourselves the city of Yahweh Svaot, in the city of God. May God establish it forever. God, within your temple, we meditate on your grace. God, your praise, like your name, extends to the ends of the earth. Your right hand is filled with righteousness. Let Mount Zion rejoice. Let the daughters of Yehuda be glad because of your judgment on the enemy. Walk through Zion. Go all around it. Count how many towers it has. Note its ramparts. Pass through its citadels, so that you can tell generations to come that such is God, our God, forever. He will guide us eternally. For the leader, a psalm of the descendants of Korach. Hear this, all you peoples. Listen, everyone living on the earth, regardless of whether low or high, regardless of whether rich or poor. My mouth is about to speak wisdom. My heart's deepest thoughts will give understanding. I will listen with care to God's parable. I will set my enigma in the music of the lyre. Why should I fear when the days bring trouble, when the evil of my pursuers surround me, the evil of those who rely on their wealth and boast how rich they are? No one can ever redeem his brother or God a ransom for him, or give God a ransom for him, because the price for him is too high. Leave the idea completely alone. To live on eternally and never see the pit? For he can see that wise men will die. Likewise, the fool and the brute will perish and leave their wealth to others. They think their homes will last forever, their dwellings throughout all generations. They give their own names to their estates, but people, even rich ones, will live only briefly. Then, like animals, they will die. This is the manner of the life of the foolish, and those who come after approving their words. Like sheep, they are destined for Sheol. Death will be their shepherd. The The upright will rule them in the morning, and their forms will waste away in Sheol, until they need no dwelling. But God will redeem me from Sheol's control, because he will receive me. Selah. Don't be afraid when someone gets rich, when the wealth of his family grows. For when he dies, he won't take it with him. His wealth will not go down after him. True, while he lived, he thought himself happy. People praise you when you do well for yourself. But he will join his ancestors' generations and never see light. People, even rich ones, can fail to grasp that, like animals, they will die. A Psalm of Asaph. Mighty One, God, Yahweh, is speaking, summoning the words from east to west. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God is shining forth. Our God is coming and not staying silent. With a fire devouring ahead of him and a great storm raging around him, he calls to the heavens above, to the earth, in order to judge his people. Gather to me my faithful, who can make those who made a covenant with me by sacrifice. The heavens proclaim his righteousness, for God himself is judge. Selah. Listen, my people, I am speaking. Israel, I am testifying against you. I, God, your God, am not rebuking you for your sacrifices. Your burnt offerings are always before me. I have no need for your bull from your farm or your male goats from your pens, for all forest creatures are mine already, as are the animals on 1,000 hills. I know all the birds in the mountains. Whatever moves in the fields is mine. If I were hungry, I would not tell you, for the world is mine and everything in it. Do I eat the flesh of bulls or drink the blood of goats? Offer thanksgiving as your sacrifice to God. Pay your vows to the Most High, and call on me when you are in trouble. I will deliver you, and you will honor me. But to the wicked, God says, what right do you have to proclaim my laws or take my covenant on your lips, when you so hate to receive instruction and fling my words behind you? When you see a thief, you join up with him. You throw in your lot with adulterers. You give your mouth free rein for evil and harness your tongue to deceit. You sit and speak against your kinsman. You slain your own mother's son. When you do such things, should I stay silent? You may have thought I was just like you, but I will rebuke you, indict you to your face. Consider this, you who forget God, or I will tear you to pieces with no one to save you. Whoever offers thanksgiving as sacrifice honors me, and to him who goes the right way I will show salvation of God.